how close are we really to having AI generated movies in real time right at our fingertips? We might be closer than you think. Hey, I'm Dave. This is Old Dad Studio. Yesterday, I did a video about copyright laws and the confusion, I think, around that. I'm confused by it anyway. I'm sure it will eventually all get worked out. However, in that video, I made a prediction, and I've made this prediction a few times now over the years as AI has started to come onto the scene, and that is, at some point in time, we're going to be able to either talk to AI or type in a text prompt and have it generate a full feature movie for us, the storyline, the characters, everything that we want in real time, generated right there on the spot. I believe it's going to be one of the next evolutions of our entertainment industry. And it will be an offering that some shows actually have built into their packaging or their plots. So could you imagine if you were able to say, I want this next Star Trek episode to take this twist in the storyline and go here. Or I want another season of Firefly, and here's what I want them to do. And you could be the person providing the information that would generate that next season or that next TV show. And you could have it customized the way that you want it. I think that's just over the horizon. I don't think we're that far off. The copyright and the laws around that are the things that are probably going to slow us down, not the technology. And we're going to take a look at 3 different pieces of technology today that are kind of on the edge of that. And there's many more out there. I'm only going to look at these 3, but I want to use these 3 as examples of the direction and ability that we have already today. All right, let's take a look at this first one. Now, what you're looking at here is Microsoft Copilot. The actual website, if you'd like to go try this, is copilot.microsoft.com/wham. Now, you look at this and you're thinking, well, Dave, why are you showing us this? This is like a 1980s 8-bit game. What does this have to do with anything around having real-time, full-featured films at our fingertips? Well, the reason we're looking at this today is because what's happening here is you are not playing a video game. I mean, you are playing a video game. However, this is not a video game that was developed in the standard sense of a video game being developed. This video game is doing exactly what I described earlier, only in this 8-bit video game format. This video game is being served up to you in real time. Each frame that you move, each command that you give is being executed by AI. The screen is being generated, and that's happening in real time as you play this game. There is no game coding behind this game. It's AI generating the images on the screen for you as you play. This is an early version of exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why it's relevant to our story today. None of the tools that I'm showing today or anything that I talk about am I sponsored by. I'm a teeny tiny little channel. None of this is sponsored. I'm just showing these tools because they're good examples of what can happen or what is happening. Not necessarily that I endorse them. I just wanted to show examples of those tools. Now, the next one is called LTX Studio. And the reason I'm showing this one is this tool, at least the demonstrations that I have seen about it, and I've only used it once. I've played around with it just a little bit once in the free version. I don't subscribe to this tool. I've just played with it a little bit. But the concept of what it is doing is also moving in that same direction. With that said, what this tool can do is you can describe the story that you want to create. Use the AI to generate characters and voices. You can add voiceovers. You can do all kinds of things within this application. It will storyboard it out for you. It will write your story for you based on the idea that you entered. It will help you enhance the dialogue, and it will even generate the scenes for you if you want the AI to generate the scene. So in the end, you could use a tool like this to script out your movie, to cast your movie, to help you write your movie, and then compile it all together all of the scenes using AI to generate that movie. Now, this instance is a little bit different than what I was describing because this tool is not doing it live based on a prompt that you entered and then the movie shows. This is a step before that. And as AI enhances, tools like this will enhance as well, and they will only get better. And it puts you in the driver's seat of directing your own movie, your own short, your own documentary, whatever it is that you're creating. You have total creative control using AI. You can mix in real actors and things in this particular tool if you wanted to as well, but you could do the entire thing using AI. All right, moving on. The next and the last tool that we're going to take a look at today, we've actually looked at before. This is Sora, which is the OpenAI text-to-video generator. And now for me, one of the fun benchmarks, I guess, that I have for text-to-video or text-to-movie is I would like to see the original Star Trek crew, original Kirk, original Spock, original Bones coming together again in movies, right? Those are those original actors, which Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley have already passed away. William Shatner is in his 90s, I think, right now. But when they were in their prime and when that show first aired, I want to go back to that time and use those characters. It'd be fun to have some enhanced technology, maybe some enhanced uniforms, but use that character set. Those are my favorite characters from the Star Trek series. Now, I'm a bit older. If you're also a Star Trek fan, you might have fallen in love with some of the other series along the way and have different preferred characters. But I would like to see that crew do some adventures again. And with AI, once it is able to generate realism that is indistinguishable from an actor, we could do that. We could bring back some of those shows or some of those actors and have those adventures that we want to have. So if we wanted to have the original Star Trek crew meet the Borg, we could do that. And so that's one of the things that I have set as a benchmark for myself for text to movies, is to be able to say, this is what I want. I want the original Star Trek crew, I want them with updated technology, and I want them to meet the Borg. In Sora, I can enter that in. Now, I was a bit surprised because after the copyright vlog that I did yesterday, I was half expecting Sora to say it couldn't do that. Now, what I got in return from that prompt wasn't anything fantastic. This is far from what I'm thinking of as far as a full-featured film that is realistic. These capture the essence of what I'm trying to do, but neither one of them is really realistic, nor are they anywhere near perfect as far as generating the crew or the ship or the Borg. These are just video clips, no audio. All right, so what do you think? Are we closer than you thought we are as far as generating full-featured movies at our own fingertips? Text prompts, audio prompts, telling AI what we want and it's going to generate it for us? Or do you think we're farther away than you thought we were? I'd be interested. Go ahead and leave a comment below. I'd love to have a conversation around this. I think it's some pretty exciting technology. There's some downsides. There's some scariness to it as well. I'm not going to get into that today. I'm looking more at the positive and the fun features, things that we could do that would be very exciting with this technology. But obviously, there are some downsides to having that powerful of technology that can do and create movies and images that are so realistic that they are believable. And with that said, I think we're going to end it for today. This is April 14th, 2025. This was vlog 104. I am Dave. This is Old Dad Studio, and we will see you tomorrow.